Today's video is on how to use your Gelli print papers in collage projects. Hi, I'm Vicki Reed with Paint by Heart, and so many of you have reached out to me about what to do with those Gelli prints. So I'd like to show you how you can do that and get started on or continue creating more and more of your own beautiful artwork. We're going to use today this Creatology 8x8 canvas panel. I like these because they're very low cost, so it's easy to encourage yourself to take a lot of risks with that. This is a 8x8 canvas, stretch canvas, which you could also easily use. It's a little more challenging when there's give in your surface rather than something very flat. So also you could use a birchwood panel. This is a great choice, but the cost is higher. But of course with the panel, if you don't like what's there, you can sand it down and go over it again. Now we've got a selection of prints just made on our Gelli plate, and we can turn them into an art piece. We can start collaging here on the canvas board. This may or may not take a little bit of courage for you, depending on how precious, how attached you are to your papers. It does require some letting go of your paper and tearing, and if something's super precious to you, don't apply it in the first layer, because we're just going to cover this entire board with collage paper, and then we'll decide what we want to do on top of that based on what's here. So this is golden matte medium, not shiny, not glossy, golden matte medium. Liquitex also makes a matte medium. I don't think they're substantially different. So just get what you can. And then we'll just start covering the plate in a variety of patterns. Gonna tear this up. And just be as free as you can for this part. Don't get too invested too early. This is a good way to start setting yourself free to see what the piece is showing you. If these times have shown us anything, it is that if we can meet chaos with a sense of calm, we're going to be ahead of the game. So, and they do say, what? Chaos is the birthplace of creation. So here we are in the birthplace of creation. So step one, just casually apply collage paper all over your board. Really, you could build a little landscape this way if you wanted. And remembering this first layer, you don't know how much of it you're going to see. For me, just laying down the piece of paper and looking at it is less threatening than painting and then seeing I didn't like what I put down. Just really smoothing this out so there's no wrinkles or bubbles. Let's see what else we want here. I'm just kind of trying to vary the pattern and the color. How about some of this really bright orange? This is my favorite print that we made. This is why I love this rice paper, because it's so sheer. You can basically see through it, see what's underneath. You can see the stripes. And then once you've got it covered, you need a minute to see what it's showing you. I mean, I have an idea, but I want to stay open to where the piece of art wants to direct me instead of being super focused on what's in my mind to create. Kind of like that little bit of green. That'll do. And then if you don't like the white and you don't want to cover it with paper because you're getting something you like with the paper that you have on the panel, you can always use a little bit of paint and just use the Catalyst Wedge and just tint it. There we go. All right, so I think that's what I'm gonna do right now is just tint the rest of this that's not covered with a little bit of either the orange or nickel azo gold. So let's just use a little bit of this, a little Catalyst Wedge, and we'll have the base for our art piece, and we will have begun to deploy the prints that we made. All right, so from here, the sky's the limit. My recommendation is to spend some time with it and see what it says to you, how it's speaking to you, and if nothing is speaking to you, that's okay too. Just go ahead and make something up. We can make a landscape, a bird, a figure, a floral. It could just be an abstract. I did go ahead and make photocopies of the panel to explore the different projects that we're going to do. Certainly, you can choose anything you want. This is just to get you started. And if you're going to work on the photocopies, the paper definitely needs to be at least 90 pound or else it'll just ball up and it won't give you what you want. I've also started some other surfaces, this one being a canvas, to see what we can do on here. And I am also getting these ready to have for you in my Etsy shop if you want a base and a foundation just to put on a panel or a canvas to get started. I don't know when that's going to be ready, but you can check the information below for a link. Here's another little panel that's ready to be worked on. And then if you make a print that you absolutely love and it's all ready to just put on a panel, you can see how to do this too. This one's just adhered to the panel with Gelli Prints all around the side as well to finish the piece. All right, thanks so much for joining me. Watch for those videos coming soon on the bird and the floral, and possibly the peace symbol. And I'll see you soon.